I'm Bobak, Blood Masterz crew. So the Blood Masterz we put together from, we were jamming with friends from 2 different crews and enjoying doing stuff together, and that was the Drunken Masters, and on the other side you had Mixed Blood Brothers. So as a hybrid we put members of those 2 crews together and came up with Blood Masterz. We had events and we had projects going from around 2010. How long have we been dancing? I don't know whether I feel comfortable disclosing that fact, but quite a while ago I started off in Bristol when I was about 16 years old. I'm not older than that now. I was inspired by the Run DMC Jason Nevin video. The track is terrible, but I really like the dancing, so I'm one of those generations. I've really enjoyed kind of the journey I've been on. I went to dance school, been working on various jobs, but I've also done a lot of teaching in the community. I think that's been really valuable, so confidence building stuff with a lot with young people. I've been into prisons, I've been into youth offenders institutes, and I think I've learned loads from that as well, and I feel like that's been an opportunity for me, so getting people that don't know each other at all or may have difficulties as well, helping them overcome that and finding enjoyment in it as well as learning at the same time, learning new moves, as well as having choreographic shows and the lock-in, for instance, being one of them, so hopefully I'll be able to share something from that. So my style, I would say, I don't talk a lot. Like some teachers I think like the sound of their own voice, I dislike the sound of my own voice. One of the best classes I ever experienced was with Babson from Wanted Posse, who doesn't speak, well at the time didn't speak much English or maybe chose not to speak any English anyway. So actually he just communicated everything, I don't know, through body language and just through getting on with it, really breaking things down slowly. I think as a teacher it's really important to at least do some classes now and again. You know, I've definitely over the years pretty much I'm not going to go into names now because there'd be a long list, but I've enjoyed a lot of classes and there's some great teachers around. I like the capoeira's method of teaching. They're really thorough. Like I've not been to loads, but the capoeira classes I have been to, they always seem to have that thorough methodology that's been tried and tested. You know, they're thorough about everyone doing things on both sides. You'll never practice something on one side and not do it on the other side. You always at least have the attempt. You know, they drill it, they travel across the room as well as doing stuff on the spot. They work in pairs as well, so I really take that philosophy, and sometimes we'll be travelling in pairs as opposed to just doing everything individually. So I'm really keen on that, and for me that's an inspiration in teaching the capoeira methodology. I've made quite a strong game plan for these upcoming 6 weeks, and you should be able to drop in to just any one session, but if you want the most of it, I'm kind of running it as a progressive 6 weeks. So by the end of it, you should have a good idea of the foundations, and you should hopefully be able to have the skills if you then want to train by yourself, or you want to be able to jam. You should be able to kind of dance with other people in a circle. That's the idea. So the 2 aims would be for everyone to be able to comfortably dance in the circle in the Dsyfa, and also basically to have enough information and things to work on, so that if you've got time yourself, you should be able to train by yourself. Yeah, I'm not going to be necessarily, I'm going to be spoon feeding some stuff, and then you're also going to get time to practice stuff by yourself. But basically foundations, and I don't think, my plan is to not rush through things, yeah, so I'm not going to give too much information, I'll just do a few key things really thoroughly. If there's a bit of time towards the end of the class, we might do a little bit of conditioning as well. This should be a great start if you've never done anything before, or also maybe if you're a bit rusty, you want to get back into it, especially maybe you haven't done much over the holiday. Maybe it's sometimes good to have other people's perspective, or maybe just run over things again, or maybe you've got something on the right hand side and you maybe haven't got it on the left or whatever. I'm quite keen to do that. Yeah, so but top rock, 6-step, basic freezes, just real foundation stuff. Perfect time of year to get stuck in. If you've never done anything, come along. I think there are going to be quite a few people that have never done much before as well, so you'll be with like-minded people, and it's good. I think it sounds like we're going to have a lot of guys and girls the classes as well, which I'm really looking forward to. They see these YouTube videos of really heated battles, quite aggressive and everything. I don't know, throwing hats at each other, or I don't know, generally being quite aggressive in the style. But you've got to understand that's just a culture, and I can see why that might be intimidating, but that's totally not going to be the vibe in the studio. We'll have a lot of fun, and you've got to, I think most people that have played team sport, for instance, will understand you have a training night which should be fun but hard working, and you have game night, and this is very much training night for us. Even down to the music, you know, we don't want anything that's derogatory, so we're just interested in having fun and working hard, really, so it should be a good vibe. So the training's going to be fantastic. It's a really nice space, lovely floor, and that's a real B-boy thing. First thing down, look at the floor, but you're going to smile when you see it. Got the mirrors as well. Sound system's really nice. There's a crash mat there. There's some blocks and other things to play play with, who like to throw ourselves around. And also it's just genuinely nice to be back with the crew. You know, we used to train a lot in Halifax, a lot in Bradford, those spaces, that doesn't seem to be happening so much now, so I think we're all itching to get back on it again. So open training's training. If you know how to train, you've got a few moves that you can string together, then you're fine to go to training. Also, we'll be asking each other, there'll be enough familiar faces around the place for you to get some ideas of other people as well. This session is every other Wednesday, starting this Wednesday, the 7th of January, at Yorkshire Dance in Leeds, St Peter's Square, very close to the Argyle restaurant, BBC, and back at the bus station. Is there something else I want to say about that? Something specific, but I can't remember now. Anyway.
Why is this part of the interview?
Food, always comes back to food. I'm not so much, being a vegetarian, I'm not so much of the fried chicken thing, I don't have that going on. But show me a mango and I absolutely love it. I'm just my mouth's starting to water just thinking about it, I love it. Especially, but none of that like winter supermarket nonsense from Tesco. It has to be in season, the real deal, super juicy, love it. Go to icametodance.com/open class, check out the link which should be on your screen somewhere. Yeah, get that up. If you want more info, please check out the link. Oh yeah.
Where's the link?
The link's here.
Yeah, they're everywhere.